You're putting your life in danger every time you go and party. But that's what makes it fun. And the higher the risk,
the greater the reward.
the more fun. Let me tell you, the higher the risk.
It's
like
crazy.
when guys are like, man, you come here, man, it's crazy. But the place is crazy, man. Like guys be going crazy. Guys just start fighting sometimes.
Hey.
You just know it's going to be a lit night. Let me tell you, that's how it is.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most places where fighters kick off are usually start off very lit, then it goes left.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a threshold to fun.
Is a threshold.
You get? Like there's a certain level of fun you reach. You just now want to cause chaos.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzama. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
No, do you know of recent I've been having a lot of identity crisis. I don't know what that means, but someone said I had it and like it kind of made sense.
Right.
But I've been thinking like, man, like what's life right now? Because like for the last few weeks I've just been with J5 and like this is someone who was like a few years ago, he's someone I used to watch and he felt so out of reach, you know, and there's a lot of people who I felt were really out of reach and I just used to see them. But now like they're my boys, we be hanging out, you know, and it's so crazy. Like, for example, like Bien is like my mentor, my big brother, but he's someone that I've grown up watching and listening to, and just me being there and he's like my guy. It's so crazy to me. So it's been one hell of a journey. It's amazing. I don't even know how far I'm going to go, but the far I've come is really, really, really.
Do you feel like you belong in that space? You know, you talk about, you know how some people like feel like I'm in this space, but I don't, you know.
Honestly, I feel like I do, but then also like how fast it has happened, it can only be God, you know? Only the grace of God, honestly, that I'm in these spaces because I'm really talented. I'm really, really talented.
Come on.
But then there's people who are as talented as me. There's people who have worked harder than me, who have done all these things. But I think everyone has a calling. Everyone has a different season and a time. And God has just placed me here for a reason. So I can't say that I don't deserve it because by the mere fact that I'm there, it shows that I deserve it or someone out there thinks I deserve it. My mom, who prays for me every day, thinks I deserve it. My dad, my siblings, my friends who believe in me, my God, who's always watching over me, they believe I deserve it. So I definitely deserve it. But it's only God's grace, honestly. Yeah.
Dope, man.
Shout out.
Well done. Let's put... I remember
God, won't he do it?
You spoke earlier that your parents are, your dad's pastor. You come from like very prayerful. Like, did they support this? Like the way you said you wanted to do this? Yeah,
they definitely support me. They pray for me. They definitely support me. Initially, it wasn't easy, but they were willing to see where it goes. You know, and I feel like that's the most important thing.
What did they want you to do before?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor.
What, specializing in what?
I wanted to do
heart surgery.
I wanted to actually be a neurosurgeon because when I was young, I watched Gifted Hands, Ben Carson, and they should ban that movie. It's killing. It's giving people false dreams. We were in that PCB class, and all of us were Ben Carson wannabes. And let me tell you, half are nonsense. Not even in a bad way. Yeah. A few are musicians. I met one who's a DJ. So, man, Ben Carson, man. You should add that last line somewhere and say, take this with caution. Because, man, it's not easy. But, yeah, they wanted me to be a doctor. But I don't even know why I wanted to do that because I don't like blood. The sight of blood just throws me off. So I was definitely not going to do that. But, yeah, man. Yeah, doctor, yeah.
Okay, dope, man.
What's one of the main struggles you've had since being in the industry?
I've not really had a lot of struggles.
Soft life.
It's not soft, man. I feel like everything that has happened to me is what happens in the life of a creative or someone who really wants to achieve something. It's not really special. It's nothing outstanding. Like I don't have a new story. You know, it's all the same. Like, oh, I hustle for studio. I'm hustling for this, but it's all part of the come up. It's exactly like you guys. You guys, you can't say that you had big issues, but all the issues you've had are
Sybil, we've had big issues.
okay. My bad.
If I start telling them now, you even leave these chains here for us.
Hey, that's
so that we
great.
can buy some studio time.
But then it's all part of the come up, you know.
No,
It's all part of the hustle, still part of the, you know. So yeah, man, I'm one of those cliche and corny guys who are always like, what a nail is twist it and get another one and make a double.
Come on.
Weird guys. Yeah.
I could just tell,
man.
but just sitting down there, listening to you from when you started, it just seems like nothing really phases you like that. It's hard for me to see you get bogged down by stuff.
Yeah,
like, even when things happen, it seems like you're just taking a stride.
Yeah, man. I try to keep focused and I try to stay positive, and it's not easy, man. I feel very messed up a lot of the time. You know, because this industry is not easy. Dealing with the stuff it comes with is not easy as well. It's very easy to spiral, very easy for your brain to go every which way. But and someone like who has a very, like, I feel like my mind is all over the place. You get, so I just feel like it's not easy, but you just stay in tune, man. You just try to do what you have to do. One of my favorite things anyone has ever told me was, I have a very close friend of mine called Abasa, and I was talking to him. I remember when I was starting out, and like, man, I was hustling. I was walking from because I used to live in a place called Kawempe, and I used to walk, bro, to go to studio, like a very long distance, to go for gigs. I used to practice and all these things, and I just felt like I'm doing all this stuff and nothing is happening, you know. Yeah. But like I'm good. I'm trying to be better. I'm doing like, and I was complaining all these things to him. I was telling him, man, I might even quit music and stop and all these things, and he just told me like, you just have to show up. You get. These things that you do now are the things that are going to nurture you into the person you want to become. You get me? Like, now thinking about it, like, I'm in studio with J5 because when I got into the studio, maybe I'll play piano, I'll do production, I'll write. But these are all things that I had to nurture through pain and literal blood. You get me? So every time you show up, you've done way better than the person who has not shown up, because at least there's a chance for you to succeed. The moment you don't show up, it's 0%. You have 100% failure rate. You get?
Facts.
There's no chance for you to succeed. But the moment you show up, there's a small chance. So no matter how you feel, if things are working, if things are not working, you just get up and show up and do what you have to do, because now you're increasing your chances of success. And the more you learn these skills, the more you increase yourself, the more you improve, the higher the success rate, you know? Yeah, no one has 100% success rate, man. No one.
Dope.
Unless you're Jesus Christ. Even pastors, sometimes guys don't come to church.
That's right. They're still there, even if it's 2 people.
Bruh, but even
preaching.
if it's 2 people, you have to preach like you're preaching.
Yeah, to 100 people. Yeah, facts.
You know?
Praise God.
Yeah.
No,
It's
man,
not
that's
easy,
facts.
man. You check the Katai thing, guys, like £2. And the electricity you've used that Sunday is like £10.
You know about the struggles, yeah?
Bro, let me tell you, man. By the way, guys take shit on pastors, but pastors go through a lot, you guys. The day you have to pay 10 people, and only 3 people came to church and they gave, one didn't even give. One put £10 and removed 8. That's the day. You know that these things are not easy. Let me tell you.
And you have to keep believing.
But you have to just keep showing up and do what you have to do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
That's a lot.
I'm telling you. It's just that some pastors take the piss, but the few good ones, They also suffer, man.
I've not been to your show before, yeah, but you're very like me and you're very good with words. Do you incorporate that on stage?
Yeah, man. I try my best to, man. I try my best to. But for example, now shows outside, like European shows, bro, you guys are tight. Time,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I try not to do too much, man. I just try to do as many songs as I can.
As you can, yeah.
But when I have time, that's why I feel like I really like intimate shows, where maybe I just have a guitar and a piano, because then I can talk and do all these things, explain the song, give context and all these things, you know. Yeah, so I do that, but it depends on where I'm performing.
On the
what's
settings.
happening.
Man, dope.
Yeah, definitely.
I know you had a collab with what's his name, Chris Beats.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. So I was just there, man, one day, and he DM'd me on IG, and it's so crazy.
Bad boy producer, you know.
Big. That's my brother. That guy has shown me love, bro. Cause that song he wanted me on was a song with Fav. You get, and this is someone he had just seen it, you know. And he flew me to Nigeria. We shot the video. He introduced me to a bunch of artists. We made a lot of music. Showed me around Lagos. And he has done this for me a lot, you know. So he has really done a lot for me. So shout out Chris Beats, man. Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Are you signed at the moment?
Yeah.
A label in
some guys,
in Nigeria or Uganda?
I have management in Uganda, but I'm also working with some guys over here in the UK.
Oh, in the UK as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're always in Nigeria.
Yeah. I'm always there, man.
I thought maybe
Nigeria is the LA
of music, of Afrobeats.
Of music in Africa.
But going in October, are you going to be there? I also want to see LA.
No,
You're going
what's
Nigeria?
crazy is that in October I'm this side.
You're here?
Man, I'm here, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
When else are you going?
Well, we have to see how that one goes. Let's go see how this trip goes.
Yeah.
Are you coming to Uganda?
Well, of course.
Yeah, when? December?
August and December, hopefully.
August, I might be there, man. Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm going to be.
Yeah.
Guy loves it. He loves it.
This guy's worldwide now.
Bruh, me, I love Uganda.
Well, I feel like, so between UG, but Nigeria a lot, and then UK a lot as well.
Yeah. Those are the countries I'm
Your
in the
hubs.
most. Yeah.
Your hub.
Yeah. I feel like now I'm a London guy.
Facts.
You're saying in it.
I just don't have the accent.
Nah.
Still.
You know,
Still.
I mean, you're drinking Magnums like it's water now.
Bro,
Easy.
I'm telling you,
You know,
man.
when someone first tastes Magnum, like, what is this?
Do you like Magnum?
Really? When you're coming from UG?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Oh, by the
Coming
way,
from
to be fair,
Waraji and you drink
Waraji.
Magnum. Magnum is like wine.
It says like wine, sweet
That's
wine.
Sweet wine.
Being that you are right now Uganda's biggest export music-wise,
Jeez.
Thank you, man.
what is the problem with our music? Why is it we're not dominating? Nigerians are doing big. Now South Africa's coming
Yeah.
up. What was the failure with our music?
I feel like we don't make music in context of the world. Like most of our music, you have to be Ugandan to get it.
Facts.
Like if you're not Ugandan, you won't really get it. Unless, of course, you're a lover of music and you're listening for other things. Maybe you're listening for the flow, you're listening for the bounce, you're listening for, because I've played our music for different guys from different countries.
Okay.
I've played them like Alien Skin and all these people, and they feel them. They feel the, but they don't get it. You get. And that's the power Nigerian music has over everyone else, because when Burna Boy says last, and everybody gonna chop breakfast, Shayo, you go bow for the result. Oh, it still makes sense, innit? You still relate it to your own life, Nothing to discuss, because they win by default and without any doubt.
Come on.
It still makes sense, innit? You're still relating it to your own life. But when as a Ugandan, I'll get it. Like I'm feeling it, But like a lot of people elsewhere won't really get it, even if it's really beautiful music. You get me? Yeah. So I feel like that's one of our major issues. But if we just change a few things, and it doesn't even have to be the language necessarily, because we listen to a lot of music that's in different languages.
Yeah, I'm
like,
a piano. I don't even understand a word.
But I feel like it's production.
Yeah, so now that's where I was going. So now if we tune our production to what the world is listening to. Because a lot of these French songs we listen to,
We don't.
I don't,
we don't even know
but it be
what
sounding
we're saying.
fire.
But yeah, exactly.
He
So
sounds fire.
if it sounds good, if it sounds crisp and it sounds modern and it sounds in context to what the world is listening to,
Facts.
you know, people will listen to it. They don't even have to get what you're saying. But what makes up music is not just the lyrics. It's how all these things blend together and how the sound comes alive, you know. But if the sound only makes sense for a certain demographic, because there's a lot of Nigerian music that you don't listen to.
That don't come over. Yeah, that don't cross over.
Nigeria,
Yeah, that's facts.
Listen to a lot of Nigerian music. And you listen to some people who are local to that place. You know? For example, now guys who do Igbo music. You get me? Yeah. For it won't cross. You get? But it's still nice music. Yeah. It's still beautiful music. But you won't get it unless you're Nigerian. And you're in Lagos. And they're doing all these things. And you get culture. One
Nigerian artist, I might maybe even give you an example of to back up what you're saying, is like, you might look at Portable now, yeah? Yeah, he's like maybe like an example of that. Like he struggled to cross over. Like he got so big in Nigeria, but crossing over is hard because he does those type of music. Yeah. So he would be kind of like on the higher end of those deep, like Nigeria, if you're from Nigeria, right? It took literally for maybe someone like Skepta or whatever to put him on, you know, they done a song together with J5. Yeah. That Tobacco song,
Because now the sound was
do you know what I'm talking? This is it.
You know?
Yeah. So
all those
you're
things
right.
are necessary.
You're right.
Because genuinely, I feel like if Alien Skin, for example, was on a, let's say like an Andre Vibes beat, that shit would go worldwide. Yeah. You know? If he was... But anyways, also, music is very unpredictable, you know? Sometimes it can just go.
Yeah, look at City Alos.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it can just go, you know? So who am I to say anything about
then it's
music?
like, remember, because when I was in Uganda, right, because I went to one of the concerts Elo had, I can't remember with that, Fit for Makeup. Yeah, we went for that. And me and you was talking, because I was like, okay, I can hear the music and I can kind of see why it's not crossing over, which for me, one of my main thing was that production. Yeah. Straight away, that stuck out to me. But then the next thing was, one thing you said that was very interesting to me was like, you also have the people as well. Yeah. Right? The people where it's like, okay, they love you for making this type of music. They support you. But the moment you switch up your production, they might turn on you. And artists are not willing to take that risk.
Take that risk, yeah.
Which is, do you reckon that's also like another problem?
I do, man. I do. But all that is just, it's just, I would say, a mindset change, you know. I feel like if we have a few more musicians who are doing a certain thing and it works, everyone will follow, you know. Yeah. It's just that, for example, Nigerians have never been scared to take risks. You know, they've never been scared to do all these things, and they always try to go with what's happening, you know. But yeah, man, it's just a mindset change. It just needs, because the people are there who support this kind of music. Yeah. That's why I have people who support my music, because there's people who listen to me and they're like, this guy's doing something, and you know, they just love my music, you know, and most of them are Ugandans as well. So there's people who listen to that and are ready to support it. There's just not enough of it, you know, that's out there, that's mainstream and on the forefront, you know. But there's definitely a lot of guys who are underground or upcoming who are doing all this amazing stuff. It's just not on the forefront like that, you know. The stuff on the forefront is stuff that's not really translating to the rest of the world. But it's just time, man. It's just time.
I think you've got something in your hand, though.
Thank you.
I think what's that? Wrong place.
Wrong places.
Listen.
Yeah, big.
I don't know. I've been saying it to these guys before you even came here, and I was like, yo, I don't know what plans you have for that song. Yeah. If marketed properly, I think that's a summer
song of the
anthem.
summer.
Like, I think I like that song so much. It's crazy. Yeah. So I don't know, what is that going to be, your single out of the album, or what one?
It's definitely off the album. It's leading up to the album. Bro, it's going crazy right now. I'm not even going to lie.
That tune is hard, man. It's a hard tune.
I saw you on DJ AG.
Yeah.
And people were singing along.
I'm telling you,
that
bro.
I'm
telling you, bro. It's so crazy.
It's a nice song, bro.
In East Africa right now, it's going crazy. So I'm really happy for its progress right now. I just want to see where it goes on its own for a bit, and then definitely pump up and
do a video with us in it.
video.
You know what I mean?
We gotta be in that video, you know. Listen, I'm gonna be in there.
You know, Bien just put us in his video.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
Or my brother couldn't make it, but
I couldn't make it. Yeah, these guys are there. Yeah.
So we are video vixens now.
Listen,
I don't know.
Professional.
Video models for hire.
Just give me one Rolls Royce to drive. I will drive Rolls Royce. So you're
listen. Anything a designated driver, any car driving seat,
something nice,
I'll be the one driving. You can be in the back seat with the girl.
Yeah.
That you're rolling one for. So wait, by the way, wait.
Definitely, man.
What is it with? So you have a because a lot of guys will say that ick is like a girl that smoke.
Pardon?
You know, like a lot of guys will say like they're put off by a girl that smoke.
Yeah.
I think part of the lyric, or am I reading too much into it? Yeah, you like even if it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Generally, like, I don't know why guys have that problem. I'm not one of them.
You put it in your song though.
No, for me, the whole concept of the song was like, because that was a whole thing. Like the whole song is about like, literally like most of the people in the club are like that. Most of my friends, even me myself, you know, we do a lot of things that give us comfort, but they're not good for us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And sometimes you're in a position, this song is literally about being an enabler, honestly.
Really?
Sometimes you're in a position where you have a friend or a partner. In this song, it's a partner who is doing all these things and they're not good for them. And you enable them, bruh. Like, he's like, give me the lighter. Give him the lighter, man.
Because I want you here.
But you know that shit is going to fuck him up, man.
Yeah.
You know that shit, is not going well. You know, but you do it because you love them. And, but it breaks your heart to do it, you know. Yeah. Some of you are getting drugs for your friends. You know.
Don't do that thing. That is an ick of mine.
You can, though. But it will break your heart.
See, it doesn't like women that
woman
smoke.
that smokes.
Really? No. Smokes what?
He said, look, there's difference. There's levels to smoking.
I think if it's just a woman for the night, smoke what you want.
Yeah.
But my wife,
my wife
cannot be smoking.
Okay.
At all. No level of smoking.
Maybe before we're married and we're just, playing house, cohabiting,
but once you're married,
fornicating. But once we are under God, stop that thing.
What about one who drinks?
You know, Uzi's very equal.
I know, he just wants to get on.
No, but I just want to ask, what if you smoke?
Do you smoke?
So what if you... No, but I'm saying...
Cats out the bag.
Wow. Actually, I don't.
They all just put you on the spot.
I did before.
He did.
But I don't.
My brother has been sober for many years now.
Would you date a woman who drinks?
Yes, but I want you to drink femininely. Is that a word? Femininity.
The traditional.
Femininity.
What does that mean?
If I meet a woman, and she's drinking Heineken off the bottle, that's nah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
I like that.
Pour it in a glass.
Nah, I like that. I
don't even like. I kind of
like that. I don't know what this guy's on.
That's kind of hypocritic, though, man.
Really?
Yeah, because you do it.
Yeah, but that's masculine to drink off a bottle. As a lady, get a nice
man, I kind of like that still. I kind of like my girl go in the fridge.
Do you want your woman to kneel for you when they bring food?
Yeah, I kind of like when she goes in the fridge, grab a brewski for both of us, pop it, here you go. I love that.
Yeah, bro. Like, doesn't it sound like this guy wants the babe to bring food on and kneel down?
He's posted a video now.
And kneel down and be like, yeah, disable.
Yeah.
And then give you the food.
I mean, it would be nice. You said it would be nice too. Don't do that.
Would you be pissed if your woman ate lunch before you?
Ngawendi, and I'm there with her.
Yeah, he broke up with a girl before. Josh, he broke up with a girl before.
Yeah,
for that.
Broke up
for serving herself first.
Yeah.
But Josh, wait.
Belinda is a Ugandan man.
Traditional one. Traditional one.
I can't even defend myself. Listen.
Traditional one.
What if she gave herself 2 pieces of meat and she gave you one?
Nah, hell will break loose.
How greedy.
How greedy.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of
that's wild though. That's wild. I think that's across the board.
Yeah, that's
what I like about
this.
He didn't add context. The context was I was also serving her food. I used to cook and bring her food on a tray, but she did not return the favor.
Yes. Your boy DT, don't talk, just listen, aka designated driver. Listen, guys, come on. You've been on the journey with us. Why are you not liking? Why are you not subscribing? Do you want me to beg? No, we don't really beg. I know you guys are enjoying the content. So please like, share, subscribe. Peace. Yeah, she got used to it. She thought that was the pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, with context.
Yeah.
Kinda wild.
Hey, and you? How dare you?
But that's crazy, man. I wouldn't mind, bro.
A woman that
honestly.
smokes.
Yeah, man.
Even now you're married, kids, you don't mind like still smoking.
Of course. Now with kids, it's different, you know, because I wouldn't want you smoking around the kids. I wouldn't
No,
want
she
you.
doesn't smoke around them.
Yeah,
but she still
and I wouldn't want you to smoke when you're pregnant.
No, cigarette for me is a no, fam.
That's what you do.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want you
no,
to
no
smoke when you're pregnant.
You don't
I wouldn't
mind
want
as
you
well.
to smoke when the
no-
kids are around
No
and
cigarette.
stuff like that.
Even kids around or no kids around, no cigarette.
Nah, I just feel like, obviously, I'm not one of those guys that tells me what to do, but to me, I just
Yeah.
don't find it attractive.
You don't have to tell a woman what to do, but I can tell who I
You-
want to be
you
with.
can tell
what
your
to do.
woman what to
Who
do.
I want to be with.
Yeah.
That I'm not doing that. It's
I don't know,
simple.
man. Honestly, personally, this is just me.
Personally.
Yeah, I don't mind. Although I will advise them to quit just for their health. You know.
Said I would advise.
Even though he's singing a song about enabling.
Yeah, as I said, I'll advise. I'll pass you the lighter,
They be like, babe,
but
it's
it'll break
breaking
my heart. Like I would strongly advise you to quit. You get it? As I pass the lighter, you get me?
I hear
Yeah.
you.
So I would definitely.
You're one of the funniest.
No, let me tell you,
I'll
I would
tell you, it's
definitely
hilarious, bro.
try to make them quit, you know, and advise them. But at the end of the day, it's their decision. And you know,
No, for sure.
yeah, some of those things are addictions. You know, it's not something you can just up and quit.
That is true.
You know, it's not something you can just up and quit. You know, but something you can work towards. That shouldn't stop you from being with the woman you love.
Hey.
Me, I don't mind the smoking,
Cautious.
but it depends how you smoking.
Oh.
Understand?
No.
If it's like a one smoke here and there, like little cool, but it can't be like.
How can you police the smoke?
I get that. I get that.
Is that your second one for today?
Too much, innit? It's like obviously you can drink alcohol.
Yeah,
but
Not too
I get
much.
that.
No, for sure,
I get
for
that
sure.
because I wouldn't also, as much as I am an enabler, not a proud one,
But-
I wouldn't want to get into the house and it just smells like
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
wild.
yeah, someone smoked in here.
Oh, I'm
on the
going to
chairs
do
and,
the
you know,
things that
yeah.
adults do. And I'm your
Play
whole
football.
play the football match.
Yeah.
And then your whole aura is just what is it called?
reeking.
Star dog.
Yeah, star dog.
Yeah. I think
Amnesia.
now that goes back to like the person's hygiene and stuff. Yeah, like
Nah, that's
yeah,
true.
But now, if you get that star dog, no matter how clean you are, I can smell it on you from a mile away, bro.
After the session, I'm getting high off weed.
Literally.
They smoke me, I'm not high.
Everybody's high.
Everybody's high. Oh man.
Oh, there's something you said, and I just want you. I want you to say it for our podcast about every day can be a Saturday. Can you tell the man them?
Every day could be a Saturday.
Yeah, man. Honestly, let me tell you. Me, the more I've progressed in this life, I realized that life is what you make it. You know? What day is it today?
Monday.
Hey,
Guys are here chilling, talking, drinking magnums.
Come on.
You know?
for sure.
Only we can decide what this can be after. What do you guys do on Saturday?
We party.
We party.
Yeah.
But if we party on Monday, does it make it a Saturday?
Kind of does.
Almost.
So,
I mean, for some people, they have to wake up in the
that
morning.
means we've chosen to make this Monday a Saturday.
Yeah.
That means every day can be a Saturday. Every day can be what you choose it to be. Mostly in Kampala. In Kampala,
mostly, okay, Kampala, yes,
yeah,
yes.
mostly
yes.
in London, it's tough.
Yeah,
Minimum wage
thank you.
is
Thank you.
too low.
Because I've tried
Life
that.
is
Yeah.
tough here, let me tell you. But in Kampala, every day.
Nah, I can see
Can be a
that. No, I
Saturday.
can see that.
But you
Every
said something
single
else. You
day, bro.
said if you're brave enough.
If you're brave enough, because, for example, you need high XP, bro, to do some of these things. Let me tell you, if we decide to make this a Saturday, know that tomorrow is not a Sunday. So you need to be brave enough to face Tuesday as someone who has just come from a weekend. You need a lot. You don't need any cowardice.
No cowardice.
No cowardice.
You need a heart.
You get me? You need a hat. This is for strong men only. Strong men only. You wake up, you feel hungover, you shake your head, you stand up, you enter the washroom, you bathe, you wake up, you go, you be on the bus like normal people. But your head, it's just bobbing. You have disco in your head. They put us, it won't burst. and you tell these people, hey, how are you today? On a Tuesday,
Bro.
You need to be brave, man.
Uganda's
not
wild.
for the week. Let me tell
Uganda's
you.
wild.
Not for
Monday,
the week.
Saturday, Tuesday,
Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday,
Saturday,
Friday. Let me tell you.
Great.
It's not easy.
Nah,
man.
that thing killed me,
I'm
bro.
telling you,
I
it's
just
the
wanted
truth,
to
man.
hear it because the boy, he's got a sound on the snap.
I'm telling you.
That's
kid.
And it goes off, fam.
But it's the truth, man. It's the truth.
You have to be brave enough.
You need to be brave.
Only the brave.
Only the brave. Let me tell you, every time you go to party, it's a risk. It's a
What do
risk.
you mean?
Hey, you're putting your life in danger. You're with 100 drunkards in a room with loud noise. You can't even scream. No one will hear you. They'll think you're having a great time.
You're suffering.
All time they're taking your life. You're going to leave that place drunk and take transport. You live 5 kilometers away. You're drunk. You don't even know where you put your phone. There's chances you'll get like this. You're putting your life in danger every time you go and party. But that's what makes it fun. And the higher the risk,
The better the reward.
the more fun. Let me tell you, the higher the risk.
It's
Like
crazy.
when guys are like, man, you come here, man, it's crazy. But the place is crazy, man. Like guys be going crazy. Guys just start fighting sometimes.
Hey.
You just know it's going to be a lit night. Let me tell you, that's how it
It's
is.
true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most places when fights kick off, they usually start off very lit, then it
Yeah.
goes left.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a threshold to fun.
Is a threshold.
You get?
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain level of fun you reach. You just now want to cause chaos. You get me? You get me? You just feel like,
You're like, this place is too peaceful. Let me call some Kavuyo here.
You know what's
bruh,
so bad?
I'm having too much fun right
Yeah, what he said is so
Why is
bad.
that guy smiling?
now. Yeah.
What he said is so
by the
bad.
way, guys, have you seen guys fight for no reason in the club?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Oh, you stepped on me.
stepped
What?
on me.
I'm not saying sorry. Now bottles are
Who are
flying.
50 people in 1 square meter. Eh?
Man.
And your pistol stepped on you. Oh my days.
Have some decorum.
Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way,
Joshua,
bruh.
you're too funny.
And you know, let me tell you, some of these things when you're drunk, they make so much sense.
By the way,
Yes,
you can
innit?
rationalize
Like, man,
them.
this guy stepped on me and he even turned. What did you expect him to do?
He did not even go and get a
Bruh.
cloth to wipe my trainers.
Does he know? And then when you're drunk and they step on you, your brain goes, you're like, man, you remember some guy who stepped on you in primary? You're like, man, guys have been disrespecting me from when I was born. guys have been stepping on me. Why can't I step on
ends
them?
here.
It ends with
Why
you.
can't I step on them?
It ends with you. Now you want to fight. Let me tell you. But let me tell you, every time you go party, you're taking a risk.
Facts.
Let me tell
Oh,
you.
he's not lying, but remember
Yeah.
when it was in UG, yeah? It was in that club. And then we was in that section and this girl started fighting.
Oh, yes.
And then I looked up.
Yeah.
And then, what was it? What did I see? Was it not a champagne glass?
Champagne glass getting thrown at you.
Right, I was staring at the thing right here, and it was a lit place.
Yeah.
And I saw the champagne bottle coming. I couldn't move.
You know what he did?
Bro.
Why he hit him in the head?
Can you imagine DT?
brother.
When I saw
shit.
it, I said, we're finished. This guy's going to start fighting. No, the guy just...
shit.
I didn't fight.
He didn't fight.
Because, but listen, I'm in Uganda, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not stupid. Like, when I'm drunk, I tend to get into a bit of fights.
Yeah.
But I kind of need to know my surroundings. Who am I with? But I'm here in Uganda, bro. Who am I gonna fight? A lot of these guys are like bunch of Debo-looking people everywhere. Who am I fighting? But this guy, me and Sukali. What? We're gonna get wrapped up. I'm not doing it. And get
Bruh.
locked up in some Ugandan
Lucida
cell.
prison.
No, what's it called?
Lucida.
Nah, man, I wasn't on it, bro. I just took
Yeah,
my licks. I even helped them arrange their glasses after.
Literally, he's like, guys, is this your glass? I think it threw. Someone threw it at me by accident.
But it's all right.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not in there.
No, you're so right about that, man. That's
It's
crazy.
so crazy, yeah, man. And the crazier the night, the more risky it is. You
The
know?
more risky
and,
it is.
And those are the stories that you talk about, and you know,
Yeah,
those are
for
the
sure.
things that You know, so life is a whole big risk.
By the way.
So I said all this to tell you about this crypto thing I'm doing. I'm joking.
That was a good.
I'm joking.
But no, Blue, see that, yeah. My brother over here, I don't know if he's forgotten, but he wasn't happy with how we treated his brother and sister.
Omali and Thames.
Yes.
Oh,
how
yeah.
we sent them to prison. He
who?
blames us as Uganda.
Oui.
Bebeku.
Bebeku, fam.
Bebeku is not cool.
He does not like Bebeku.
Hey, man.
Why would he do that?
Why would he do that to Thames and Omali? And I've been
Man,
explaining.
I feel like because everyone loves Thames and Omali, even during that time, but when peak COVID and they did a show. So now most of what me at that time, I was just a fan. But now the more I've grown, I've talked to different people and I got insight into what actually happened.
Okay.
So now most of the artists were saying, why are they letting these guys do a show when for them they're not being let to do shows?
Because we're in lockdown.
Yes, because it was lockdown and everything. So the government itself didn't know who these people were. You get? So for them, they were just like, that. When the other artists were like, oh, why are these guys doing a show for us and being allowed to do shows? The government went and got them and they just wanted to make an example, you know. But they didn't know this is Thames, this is Omali. You think there's a minister there who knew lo. They didn't know that. No one knew. Okay, first we knew Thames, but the politicians themselves, because most of them are.
But it was a promoter that put up the show, right?
But you've been to Uganda, man.
Yeah.
No one is above the law.
By the way.
No one in Uganda is above the law.
That's true.
Even the politicians. That day just comes and you're wrapped up.
He said that they just
So that day
is
just
true,
came. They wrapped those people up, and then when they arrested them and there was the backlash, that's when they realized, oh, these are big people from Nigeria and stuff, and they released them. But yeah, it was kind of that.
So you mean if that didn't
Omali,
come, they would have been left
please
there?
come back, man. We love you, man.
So if there was no backlash, they would have just left them there.
Let me tell you, boy alone would have been longer.
How long were they locked up for, anyways?
Maybe a day
Like
or two.
the day,
I can't
a
remember.
day, like two,
3 days. Yeah, because
Yeesh.
Ken spoke about actually making friends in prison.
Yeah.
She was talking because she was put in a women's prison.
She probably ain't gonna go back there, innit?
I don't think so.
Man, I don't think they'll come back. But we love them. If they ever came back, we'd be so happy. I would be so happy.
Can you
guys.
talk to them on our behalf? Since you're
Man,
there?
when I meet them, I'm going to tell them, man, I'll even kneel down.
Yeah, I think you should get them warm.
You need to make it. You
Say
need to
like-
make it right.
Yeah, you
I'll
make
say,
it right.
man, I'm so sorry.
Responsibilities on you now.
It just kind of happened.
It was an
It
accident.
was an accident.
You should sing for
We
them.
don't even see what
Wait
happened.
for you. I will wait.
Bro has bars, though.
Bro, I don't know why I'm not respected
man.
on this thing, bro.
I'm telling
You said
you, man.
wait, man.
So what you need
Thames
to
is
do,
song.
you need to go and find the engineer.
Nah, Thames is
Record
too
some
big now,
song
man.
Come and prove us wrong.
I will
I'm
prove
telling you,
lot
that's
wrong,
the
don't
What's
worry.
that?
You need to go and record some song.
No, Thames
much
is way
smoke to
too
bring
big
out,
now,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
It'll be
Thames
hard.
is big. Thames has aura.
Yeah.
You've been around her, yeah?
Yeah.
How does she smell? Oh, that sounds mad. But I'm
That's-
sorry,
yeah,
she
that's
looks like
crazy.
she smells.
I
like
didn't get a chance to
daffodils
smell
and
her,
flowers.
but
You didn't get a chance. He said I didn't get a chance.
I didn't get a chance
He's
to-
like, that wasn't my aim.
yeah, I know. But
But she looks like she smells
she
like a
has
perfume.
aura. She looks like she has another worldly like energy
Crazy.
around her. She has that kind of energy.
Mad.
Like it draws you in. She's really amazing. And I feel like it translates to her music because I went for her release party when I first came to London. And it was so crazy. And we were there and she came and you could tell like, brother, energy just shifted. And how
Shifted.
she moved around. Like you just wanted to be around her. She has that aura about her, you know. I haven't met Omali, but I'm sure it's the same thing. Yeah.
It's not
But
just had the
aura
accident
is
recently.
a whole thing, man. Aura is a real thing. Man.
Yo, Omali just had an accident recently. I
When
think it's
someone can walk in a
Cybertruck.
room,
Pardon?
people know they're there.
I feel like Omali just crashed his. He was on a Cybertruck
I hope he's
in Nigeria now.
Oh, you know.
I feel like yeah.
Okay,
I
Josh,
don't know.
because we're about to wrap up. You know this
Yeah, man,
conversation.
This album,
Yeah.
your album. When is it? When is it?
Yeah,
coming out?
man. So I'm dropping the album really soon. Just stay tuned. I don't
want
want
the
to give out.
exclusive.
Isn't it, man? Give us
Yeah,
exclusive.
definitely. You guys are my guys. I'll call you because I'm definitely hoping to do a lot of events over here as well.
When are you coming back? We have a live show. By the way, live show, guys. July
Yay.
27th, 5th year anniversary. Tickets out.
Buy your tickets
Joshua, can you tell them
ASAP.
to buy their tickets?
Guys, buy your tickets for the live show, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Will you be
every person you've seen in this seat might be there.
I like that.
No promises.
I love that.
No promises.
I love that.
So watch out for surprises.
You never know. Watch out for surprises,
You
man.
never know, man.
Baraka, yeah.
Yeah.
When are you back? I know you said October, but before that.
Yeah, before October. I'm not really sure. But if you come to the live show,
You never know.
You never know.
You have to go and check the private jet chartering because sometimes there might not be a parking space at Gatwick.
Yeah.
He has to go Heathrow.
There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of moving parts.
That I also want in my life. All right, before we go, then, can you please teach us some 3 Ugandan slangs that we can use when we go Uganda?
3 Ugandan slangs.
Especially my brothers here.
It depends. How when are you going?
Let's say we're going in December.
Yeah, December.
Chidi chitia.
Chili chitia.
Chidi.
Like wagwan. What's up? How is it?
This guy, he's got the
Was it Chidi?
Chili chitia.
Chidi. Said it so
Yeah.
quick,
But you
bro.
don't. You don't have to, because it's like if you say that, guys will know what you're about.
Yeah, they
you
know that you're man them.
Man, yeah, it's not like
But what if they now ask me, who do you know?
not the stuff of
Where do I
audio
go from
tia.
there?
Baraka,
Baraka. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't say tia.
Yeah, don't.
Don't say tia.
Masculine.
Chili chitia.
Chili chitia.
Be like chili chitia.
Chili chitia.
Yeah.
Yo, chili chitia.
Sound like an ad-lib, fam.
Yeah, you
like
just be
that.
like yo, chili chitia.
Yo,
Chili
chili.
chitia.
Chili chitia. Yeah,
Okay.
man's got that still.
Ori feet.
Which one's that?
Ori feet.
Orifiate.
Are you okay? Ori
Ori
feet.
feet.
Like are you
you
good?
Did you know that one?
Yeah, I know these
Yeah.
ones.
Ori feet.
I hope the last one is one that I've never heard because there's one you told me before, Nyeges, Simanya Nyogos, Simanya Nyekes.
Nigos.
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 I'd never heard of that in my life.
Let me
think-
Only
see.
feet.
I think Nigos is when you try to dance with a
Nigos
girl
is
from
like
behind.
rubber dab.
Rubber dub.
Rubber dub. And it was not Robin.
Nigos.
I had never heard of that. So I want another one like that, yeah.
Like nigos. Let me see.
Feet, yeah. Only feet. Only feet.
Man, most of the ones I know are too nasty.
It's a safe space.
Let me see.
I mean, it's okay.
18 and over.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You know my brother, yeah? Oh no, he has a Ugandan woman who he loves so much. So even if it's nasty, he can go and use that on his woman. So she'll
Doesn't
understand.
understand. Right?
Huh?
Problems.
Until you learn together.
Exactly. Tell her I want to teach you something new.
I want to teach.
So I will say something and I will show you.
And you start off with chili chitia. Orifiti.
Ori feet.
Then you go with the next one. He's about to tell us. Hey.
Let me see. Which one? Lob, which one should I say?
I tell you, I know Lob knows them.
Let me see. Tokola era.
Is that one? Talk of that era, yeah?
Tokola era, but I don't know if it will
Tokola
still be
era.
on in December because it's hot
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, it's hot right now.
Oh, it might come and go.
Talk of that era. Don't make a mistake.
I'm like, bro, that's such last year, man. They'll be like, that's so last year.
Is it?
No, I'm saying if you're going to say
yeah,
in December, they'll be like,
yeah,
oh, that's so last year.
Talk of that
Let me
era.
see.
I like that one. Talk of
Let me
that era.
maybe let me tell you one is in ghetto slang.
Mm.
A girl is omunyali,
Omunyali.
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 but that one very few people know.
Very few people. So we're
Deep.
in the ghetto. Eh?
Tokola era people.
Tokola era. Omunu.
See era.
Sorry.
Era.
Era.
Tokola era. Tokola era.
I did not soma mu Bungereza.
Nagamba era.
Ela.
Tokola era.
Tokola era.
boy.
What do you say, Munyizi?
Omunyali.
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 Omunyali. Sha Oma Omunyali is
But
man.
that one, it's the equivalent of saying some deep like brickstone shit. Honestly. No one will respect you after that one.
I've got your respect. Who else respect you?
Okay, that's true.
My bro. Now, we
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
having you on the podcast.
Thank you for
man.
having me, man.
Honestly, it's been dope. Where can the people find you?
Yeah, man. I'm Joshua Baraka. Find me, Joshua Baraka, everywhere on streaming platforms, on social media, each and everywhere. It's Joshua Baraka. Yeah. Love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me. This has been my opinion. And yeah, man.
All right.
That's it. You guys have like a slogan or something?
Not really.
Home
what,
of
say-
entertainment.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant to say goodbye.
Giving DSTV.
Home of entertainment.
I mean, we have to be PC by now. If we're sponsors.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
now.
you give us a slogan since I want.
Yeah, maybe it might stick.
Pause.
In my opinion, not yours.
Fair, short but sweet.
Yeah.
I like that. We've been, in my opinion, not yours. No? Do we need to
I
work
feel like
on
it needed something.
Yeah.
Like a
Like a bridge.
Okay,
In
we'll
my
work on that.
opinion. But it might be yours too. That's too long.
Nah,
It's too.
You know, you've given us the
Thank you.
starter pack.
Yeah.
We'll run with that one. Guys, make sure you share, comment, subscribe. Go and support Joshua's music.
Thank you.
This guy is going to win a Grammy.
Fact.
Amen.
I promise
Amen.
you.
Facts.
When I win the Grammy, I'll come with it and put it here, man.
Where? We've got
You
that
heard
in
it.
4K.
You heard it here, yeah?
Let me tell you something, Joshua. If you don't do that, I have my brothers here who have people deep in the village of
I'm ready.
Colombia.
I'm ready.
They're
We'll
ready,
cut off a piece of your hair to be good here just in case. Okay.
In
Facts.
advance.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll cut
ready.
it in advance. If you don't come,
I'm ready.
that Grammy, you just find it here.
I'm ready. Imagine I get the Grammy. And now I have to first tell my team, guys. I made that pact with some random guys, man. I can't take it home, man. Take me to London now. It would be. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
That was
That would be
sick.
crazy.
That
That
was
would be
sick.
crazy.
Shred on that. That was
Nah,
brilliant.
that was sick.
That was
Till
brilliant.
next time, man.
Okay,
Peace.
man.
That was brilliant.
Joshua.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.